And welcome to LinkedIn Live, which is also streamed on YouTube and X. We have our special guest, Paul Butterfield. He is the CEO of the Flywheel Group and also the president of the Sales Enablement Society. Welcome, Paul.
Hello, Gerhard. It's good to be back and talking about these awards. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk about the Sales Enablement Excellence Award that you and I have created after many, many conversations. Can you give us an update on the status? And I want to mention to the audience, the awards will be handed out September 7th and 8th at the Sales 3.0 conference in Las Vegas. And if you want to sign up as our guest virtually, scan that QR code. So give us an update, Paul.
All right. Well, first of all, you and I were just tallying up, and we've had a big surge of entries come in, I would say probably Friday through this morning. So that's great. And we still have quite a few people that I know are working on them that, people you and I both talked to. So the first thing I think people should understand is we have extended the deadline. So it was today, the 7th. It is now next Monday, the 14th. So for all of you that are in process and maybe, worried today, you don't need to, you have plenty of time. And for anyone who's been thinking about it, but put it off, you've got plenty of runway now as well. So we're excited to see what comes in over these next few days.
Well, and we, I should let the cat out of the bag. We have one Sales Enablement Lifetime Achievement Award, and we're not going to tell you who it will be, but you will know the name instantly when you hear it.
All right, I agree. That's going to be fun. And the thing that's really going to make this exciting is when we do all come together in Vegas, we have a really, I could say it's a celebration on stage as we bring people up, celebrate their work, talk about them, and this particular Lifetime Achievement Award, I think you and I are both looking forward to honoring this individual as well. But the whole event is just going to be so much fun.
Well, I got so many messages on LinkedIn and emails where people are thanking us for creating that recognition and making it available for free. It's not a pay-to-play. It is a solid award. Specific criteria. People spend probably a couple of hours completing, some of them, the application.
Yeah.
And some have also optional video testimonials. And when I see those, it is really amazing on how much creativity we have in this community that is waiting to come out, where people want to learn. How do you become a top performer in the field? And people are also very proud that, they have a chance, an opportunity to be celebrated and recognized. And I know companies will be thrilled because the companies will issue press releases that one of the sales enablement leaders has won the award. So there's a lot of prestige associated with it. But I like it because I always come for the learning. I'm really hungry. I want to know what those sales enablement managers are doing to serve their clients, to create more customers, but also to clone the best performers in the organization. And that's no small task. And on top of that, there's a massive change going on from sales enablement to revenue enablement.
Yeah, one of the things that excites me about this, besides the celebrating the individuals, learning from them, is also elevating the looking for the perception. I'll just leave it at that, of the enablement profession. As you just indicated, there is a lot of evolution that has gone on, continues to go on. I call it customer journey enablement, but call it what you will. It's branching outside of just focusing on the sales group and looking holistically at how we enable all of the go-to-market teams that are interacting with customers, creating customers. And so having these folks on stage getting very specific and with these videos talking about exactly how they're doing it, I think everybody in the room is going to come away with a different view of what enablement's been doing. I think that's pretty cool.
So, where do you see the biggest challenges that sales enablement leaders are facing right now? They want to close the year strong, but also they want to prepare for 2024.
The biggest challenge, in my view, is not a new challenge, but it has become magnified. My view of enablement, and it probably comes from being on the front line of leading sales teams for a long time, is that it really only exists to impact revenue. Now, there's a lot of details that go into that, but ultimately you need to be able to correlate back to revenue outcomes. Otherwise, you're not paying your rent. So that's always been a challenge, Gerhard. But over the last year, it's really become critical because there's so much inspection going on. By the spreadsheet jockeys, for lack of a better word, enablement can be an easy target, and bringing people along as quickly as possible, growing together as a community to create those impactful and measurable outcomes are critical.
Well, and we do have a panel of judges that I'm very proud that we were able to recruit 4 university professors: Joël Lebon from Johns Hopkins University, Rob Peterson, Stephanie Boyer from Bryan University, and of course Howard Dover from Texas A&M. And they've been all very kind to look at the applications, and they give us their academic feedback. And I'm really blown away by how much support we have gotten for this idea.
Yeah, I agree. And again, thank you. I agree publicly also thanking them for their involvement. I have enormous respect for the work that they've all done, for their reputations in the community. And I don't think we can underestimate their impact in this project.
So why should sales enablement leaders come to Vegas? Give me 3 reasons. I want to put you on the spot here.
All right. Number 1, you have a unique opportunity that we're bringing together go-to-market leaders. There's enablement conferences, there are CRO conferences, and the like. But Sales 3.0, everybody's going to be there in a blended environment, learning from each other in various sessions and tracks. So that's number 1, is just getting outside of your own experience and learning from others. Number 2, it's Vegas. Oh, but seriously, Sales 3.0 has a reputation for just being a lot of fun. Yes, we're learning. Yes, hard work. But I won't. People can go check out if they want. They could be surprised. There's some really fun activities planned. And the last thing I would say is, as the timing's perfect. As you said, most companies that are on a fiscal calendar year can be looking ahead. Are coming out of September. You're going into your budget planning process and all of that in the 4th quarter, and coming away with ideas or impactful things that you might not have known about before that you will want to include in your planning. How's that?
Yeah, I like it. I think I want to condense it to one thing, which is the world rides on ideas. The world thrives on ideas. The world moves forward because of the ideas that people have generated, the ideas that people want to follow. And I think there are 3 ideas that define our times. One is the idea of AI. You want to have a clear understanding how AI is going to change everything in selling. I think that's the first one. The second one is the idea of what I call the zeitgeist of our times, which means what times are we in right now? Are we entering a recession? Are we exiting a recession? You want to compare notes with all those other peers that have a different point of view, and you will understand much better than before the opportunities that are in the marketplace that other people are pursuing. And I think there's the third thing, which is you want to tap into a new network, because your network determines your net worth. So you want to make new connections. Maybe you find a new mentor. Maybe there's somebody that inspires you, or maybe there's somebody who shares an idea with you that is going to make a huge difference in your life, in your career. And you also going to be inspired by the people that win those awards. And that for me is alone, ideas provide inspiration.
Agree. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like you definitely are.
I am very excited.
I can't wait.
I've run the Sales 3.0 for 14 years now, and I know for sure this is the best event ever. And as you say, it will be fun. So
Yeah.
I want people to scan that QR code up there. You get a free access pass for the virtual event. And if you want to attend and get a discount, if you want to attend live, email me, gg@sellingpower.com. Paul, I cannot thank you enough for being a co-creator. And it's such a pleasure working with you. And you know how to get things done. So I congratulate you.
Thank you. I'm really enjoying this collaboration as well. Appreciate you coming and doing this with me.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Take care. See you in Vegas.